stay signs.
Yes.
That's too hard to see.
Welcome to Kansas.
Welcome to Kansas. We're doing one night in Kansas this time.
Yes, this is out here.
Look at that, a car must have gone off right there. Gee whiz. This is a pretty area for Kansas, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this dude's cabin over here.
Yeah.
That was not a bad drive. The roads in Colorado suck, though. It's historic. We are at Lake Scott State Park in Site 30. They've got a really nice power pole with 20, 50, and 30 amp power. They've got water, sort of a dirt gravel site, picnic table. This site, or our site, doesn't have a fire pit for some reason, but it's an inside slot pull through type of deal. Lake Scott State Park is just outside of Scott City, excuse me, just outside of Scott City, Kansas. We are on our way back home from Denver after seeing our kids. So we're gonna stay one night here, then we're gonna go south of here down into Oklahoma, spend a night at one park at Bowling Springs, and then over to another park in Oklahoma for one night before moving into Arkansas for 3 nights. So this is a really big park. It's just standing in a little river valley on a man-made dammed up river lake. And they've got biking trails all through here on these ridge lines, which unfortunately I won't be able to hit because we're only here for one night. All right, Hank, let's go do your thing. This is actually a really pretty area. Looks like a crane. There you go. Good boy. Okay, so no fires on the ground are authorized here, and to be honest with you, there's not a lot of privacy here. So as you can see, we have an empty spot next to us, but there's not a whole lot of privacy. But it's not bad for a one-night stop. And I got here a little earlier. Maybe I would have ridden some of these trails on these some of these mountain bike trails. Nice group eating area where they've got a smoker and they've got a sort of a wraparound picnic table. It's kind of cool. Man, that's pretty. That is a pretty view. We just don't have enough time, but there's some good trails here to hike. The camping is less than desirable, but the trail systems look pretty good. So way up there, right about there, is a marker of some type across the lake at the top of that ridge line. Blue skies today. Kelly's feeling a little down in the dumps because we left the kids this morning, so I'm just trying to get some quick energy burn after driving for 6 hours. So they got about 5 different campgrounds here. This is Circle View and or Circle Lane, something like that. It's probably the least desirable in my opinion, although it has water and electricity. It's pretty cramped. The other ones are a little less. I think there's one other one, maybe two, that have electricity and water. Does feel good, doesn't it? The shade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and shade is wonderful. I guess it's just picnic area down here.
Circle Drive Campground. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stay in this one again. See, I think these are the better ones.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to stay in this campground.
Yep.
Like even this end one. I think we're going to go back. Finish up a half a sub from this, from last night. And have some of Lindsay's queso. With lime chips that she packed, thoughtfully packed for her mom and dad, right?
That's right.
2.5 gallons. Gone.
Mission
Complete.
accomplished.
That's right.
It's hot out here.
It's real hot. All right, spot 30. Spot 30 on Circle Drive Camp Loop at Lake Scott State Park, just outside of Scott City, Kansas. This site is in the middle, kind of rode up. We've got a brand new power pole. It's got 20, 30, and 50. Brand new water spigot. No on-ground fires here, so no campfire ring, but nice picnic table. This spot actually has some trees for shade. This is just an overnight stop for us, and it would remain probably just an overnight stop if we ever come here again. They do have some nice trails. We didn't hit them, we just ran out of time. And to be honest, we were just tired from our 3 days in Denver visiting with family. So we are en route to Boiling Springs State Park in Oklahoma, which is I think in Woodward, Oklahoma. You ready to go? So this is the third park we've been to in Kansas. I think it's probably the prettiest.
It is. It is.
Sits in a little valley. This is good for an overnight stay. I would have liked to come here and have more time. There's lots of trails.
5 miles. Turn right on KS 95.
We just didn't hit any of them because we were short on time. But I would use this again as an overnight stop, but it wouldn't be one I would plan to come to again. It is pretty. We are pulling out of Lake Scott State Park and Wildlife Area. Like I said, if we come here again, we'll plan to get here a little earlier and walk these trails, because there are a bunch of them in it. This is really a pretty area. I mean, super pretty.
Tucked away.
All right, Oklahoma, here we come.